an opportunity to go in the other locker room. I asked the starting five what they thought of you. Two of them said, well, we think we can contain them. Two others said, we think we're going to win the game, and I'd like to know what you think. Watch you.
On the night of December 17th, 2006, the guy known as Hibachi cooked up a 60-piece to set the Wizards' franchise scoring record at Kobe's expense. During the flight back home, Arenas was feeling good and was in full trash talk mode. His teammate, meanwhile, Caron Butler, was talking to Kobe on the phone. His other teammate, Brendan Haywood, saw and heard what happened next, and here's the story in detail. Once he scored 60, Gil got a little mouthy. We're on the team plane, and Caron Butler is talking to Kobe, and Gil starts talking trash to Kobe. He tells Kobe, "If you the Black Mamba, then my new nickname is the Black Mongoose." Kobe said, "Keep that same energy when I come to DC." I thought Kobe forgot. 2 months later, I'm not even thinking about it. I put my hand out, Kobe walked right past me. He did not shake anybody's hand. He walked up to Gil, slapped him on the butt and said, "Remember you asked for this, and make sure you guard me the way I'm gonna guard you." Arenas tried to talk trash to one of the best who ever did it. Well, fast forward, 2 months later.
Kobe never really got back into the play. This time, how about a spin? Like that. They were on their feet throughout much of this game in anticipation.
The Mamba went down to business and did exactly what he said on the phone by unleashing 39 points on 53% shooting while knocking down 2 threes and hitting 9 out of 10 from the foul line. The Lakers had their payback by defeating the Wizards 118-102, and right after the game, Haywood shared his experience about the whole Arenas Kobe thing. So, I've been a part of Gil's 60, and I saw how that 60 translated into what could have been 60 for Kobe Bryant, but he didn't have to play in the fourth quarter. That's how bad that man was that night.
My rookie hit replayed him, and I had the opportunity. I was switched on him in the post. He caught it real quick, and he turned. I blocked it all the way to half court, and I was like, whoa. I just blocked Kobe Bryant's shot. And I went chasing after the ball like I was going to get it, and somebody got it and gave it back to him. He hit a 3, and he looked at me and said, "The play goes on, young fella."
Kobe, deep 3, got it.
He says, John Wall, get this one.
Trying to create space, and he's hammered. That's a flagrant. Bell just collared him by the throat. Let's see if he's ejected. It is a flagrant. 2 for Kobe, and the ball out of bounds to the Lakers.
See, and my thing is this. You got a lot of this going on now. And I shouldn't bring it up maybe, but back in the old day, you didn't sell wolf tickets, and to me, that's just a wolf ticket.
Right. Me and Kobe, he said that he wants to bet me 50 grand. He's walking out right now. He said he wants to donate 50 grand to his charity if we play one-on-one. It's on the table, though, me and Kobe, one-on-one. Yes, this is not a high school kid coming to you. Kobe, oh my God, no. This is me coming to talk to you one-on-one.
Bet Kobe 50 grand, I can be your one-on-one. But like, son, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Huh?
You have the guard. No? You have the guard. You're not going to lock me up. You're not going to lock me up. It's over. A year from now, next summer.
50% for the night has not hit a 3. Irving has that ball on a string. He and Kobe going one-on-one. Crowd enjoying it right now. Here they go. And Kobe blocks it. Verajao with 4, with 3 under to G. Again, the clock is going to
have a lot of road games left to play.
But you have to think, the Lakers have got to be thinking a little bit differently as Carter knocks in a 3. They got to be thinking about having home court advantage all the way through the playoffs and trying to catch Cleveland as Matt Barnes and Kobe Bryant say hello to each other.
Double technical foul on both of them. They're still jawing a bit.
You see, here's my problem taking a look at that. That's not a double technical foul. That's a technical foul on Matt Barnes afterwards coming toward. You punish the guy that's trying to be innocent and just playing hard basketball.
See, I thought you should have been a player.
Trying's not good enough. You get rewarded in this world for what you get done.
Howard misses Barnes. A foul, and then Barnes gets into Bryant's face again. He's going to be gone, I Another technical foul on Barnes. Second one, you're automatically out.
You know, the thing they did miss as Barnes went to the body of Kobe Bryant after the dunk is Kobe Bryant, as Barnes is coming down off of the dunk, the elbow to the neck. And it's not on purpose, but he's in position.
Now, they called the tech on Howard, but he must have given him the wrong number. I don't understand that at all, unless Howard said something to Tony Brothers. All right, Howard shot, and there's Barnes, throws it in. Oh, see, Howard, you just saw that. Howard said something to Brothers, so it wasn't the Barnes. My mistake. I thought they called this a taunting on Matt Barnes.
But that should have been a technical on Kobe Bryant as well. I mean, I don't know what Howard said, so I can't speak to that, but I think there's very few guys that can play both hard and smart. See, I mean, why are they running into each other? Why is Matt Barnes doing that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Unless he thinks he can entice Kobe Bryant to getting thrown out.
Either that or there's no way he's going to intimidate. And now a two-shot foul because the foul occurred before the ball was inbounded. Tony Brothers now telling Matt Barnes and Kobe Bryant to knock it off.
And he fakes the ball. I mean, somebody in a Magic uniform, or even if I'm Stan Van Gundy, I consider maybe pulling Matt Barnes out and having a discussion with him, because at the end of the day, we need you on the floor. You're not going to get into the head of Kobe Bryant.
And when you have a pillow fight and somebody fakes a pillow at you, don't you at least flinch? Kobe Bryant, that's the play of the game. He didn't even flinch.
Foul occurred, a dead ball foul. Let's take a look at it again.
But let me give Tony Brothers a lot of credit for trying to keep both of these guys in the game. You know, this would have been easy to throw them both out. And I'll tell you what, if I was Tony Brothers, I would have ejected Matt Barnes 2 plays ago. So I give him a lot of credit on his restraint.
Against Kobe Bryant, he's going to be very careful that he does not get a technical. He said that he's going to go over here. He's talking to Kobe.
Wow, here we go.
Uh-oh.
He went right over to Bryant. Did Ron Artest.
Remember now, the last time they did this, Kobe scored 18 points about the last 4.5 minutes of the game. Ron Artest has gotten very, very upset. I think they have thrown Ron Artest out of the game. Ron Artest said Kobe hit him in his throat. Wow, this series is getting chippy to say the least. Artest now out of the game. He's got to make sure he leaves and goes to the locker room in a timely fashion so he does not get anything added to this penalty.
Well, let's go back to March 11th. Kobe Bryant scored 37 points in a Laker win in Houston. 18 of Bryant's points came in the final 4:13 of the game, despite some physical play from Ron Artest. Both were SSTs in the fourth quarter after they began jawing at each other. So there is history.
See what happens here. Let's see underneath the basket. Oh, it looked like Kobe got him with the right elbow up underneath in his throat. That's what made Ron Artest so unhappy. Now he goes over and says something to Kobe. Kobe says, get out of here. And Joey Crawford getting in there quickly. Very smart to do.
Look at him.
You know what? That's
loves this time. Relishes it. And he and Gerald Wallace are having a conversation. That's Kobe and Gerald Wallace going at each other while Kobe's on the free throw line. Gerald's still talking to him. They're still having a conversation as Kobe's about to shoot the biggest free throw of the night. 3-point game. 4.8 to play.
That's just all in fun. Gerald was trying to get him to break his concentration, and Kobe said, are you kidding me? Don't you know my history? Don't you know how many times I've been to the line? How many times I've hit a clutch shot to win a game? You can't break my concentration.
From him in the fourth quarter. Rice put it behind the back and nearly lost it. Shaq has it. His jumper is short.
Oh,
and now a fight breaks out between Kobe Bryant and Chris Childs.
Chris Childs punched him twice.
And Kobe is hot. It takes 2 officials to restrain him. Now Ewing is jawing with Shaq. Assistant coach Don Chaney off the Knick bench to try and separate them. A.C. Green, a cooler head, a veteran, pushing Shaq away. Of course, it takes a cavalry to actually do that.
Well, let's see what happens here. There's a bump here. Just keep watching these guys. Little shove there. Childs shoves him. They talk. Now watch Childs. He's going to hit him with the head. The little bump there. And boom, boom. 2 quick punches. And then Kobe throws a couple. So there'll be suspensions here.
In fairness, after the headbutt by Childs, Kobe threw a forearm up in the area of the neck. And then the 2 punches by Childs.
Absolutely. But there'll be suspensions here.
The end of all this is that while Childs and Bryant are going at it, Shaq misses the shot. Houston will grab the rebound. And he believed it should have been Knicks' ball following the altercation when they finally put the ball back in play. But the officials decided that they had blown the whistle, spotting the beginnings of the fight.
That post-entry pass is just too soft and out of his wheelhouse. McGrady, what a move. He's able to bail his teammate out there, but if you help him out and bring it quickly right into him and give him every advantage possible, makes it a much easier game. Kobe! He throws it down on the entire state of Florida. Kobe!
That was selected for the Olympic team that declined to go.
Ray Allen. Oh, swatted away by Kobe. Rashard Lewis cleans things up down inside. What a block by number 8.
Rarely do you see Kobe get picked, but at mid...
How effective can you be? Kobe Bryant, the second half, is 0 of 4. Boozer trying to dig it out and on the doorstep. They've missed about 5 of those tonight. The Lakers have not been able to get it. And Howard with the elbows, and Kobe was defending, and some words exchanged. And this goes back to what was the story when the two were wearing the same uniform. Although they never played on the floor together. I love it. Little bad blood's always good, huh?
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, comments coming out from Dwight Howard saying he wasn't scared of Kobe, and Kobe being very demanding as a teammate. And look at the arms being swung here as the rebound is secured by Dwight Howard. There's one little jab. There's 2. There's 2 elbows here. There's one, and here's the second one.
Caught him right there with the left.
Absolutely.
Yep, caught him right in the chops.
Well, obviously, pro-Laker crowd here and pro-Kobe. But here's the thing. Of the 5 guys on the floor for the Lakers, Kobe Bryant can't be the toughest guy. He can't be the one doing all the woofing here.
I watched your conversation with Shaq. You guys sat down and talked for like an hour, and it was
that was fun, man.
So good. It was so much fun to watch. I would imagine that was fun.
Yeah.
Had you, if you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. But had you and Shaq sat down and talked before?
No, like we would never have the time to do that.
Right.
You know? And
well,
so,
you would have the time, but it gives you an excuse, right?
Gives you a reason to actually do it.
To do it.
Like, he's not going to call me up and, hey, man, let's meet at Starbucks and let's have a chat. I'm like, what? Bro, I got to do, man. I ain't got No.
Did you feel good after that?
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
It seemed good. It made me feel good. I was like, oh, good. I'm glad these guys are getting along.
Yeah.
You guys, one of the things, you were very candid. And I mean, I thought it was, you talked about a fist fight.
Oh, yeah.
One thing I want to ask.
I was nuts.
Who Who threw the first punch in that fist fight?
Oh, he did.
He did, yeah.
I couldn't reach him. He was like, you know, guys.
Yeah.
I saw this big fist. I mean, the fist is like literally this big. And during the interview, I pick up his hand. I'm looking at the size of his hand. I'm going, I must have been the craziest 19-year-old in the world to fight this guy, man. But it was just, it just is what it is.
So he threw a punch, like a real punch.
Yeah, he threw a punch. I had to slip it. And then I threw one back, and then everybody jumped in and just broke it apart.
I wouldn't have jumped anywhere near that. I mean,
no, listen. You know, at that point, you just got to say, look, man, either you're going to beat the hell out of me, but you're going to know
that you're not going to back down.
Yeah, I'm not going back down. And we kept playing because it was during the scrimmage.
I see.
So we were playing pickup basketball. We kept playing.
Afterwards, like in school, if you get in a fight with a guy, afterwards, like you kind of become closer in a way. Did that happen at all?
Well, no, because like we were scrimmaging, and his team was up 5-2, and the game goes to 7. So after the fight, I just got really pissed and scored every point, and then we won the game, and I let him know about it. So that kind of soured any opportunity for us to kind of...
I hope you don't do that to the other filmmakers.
No.
Well, it's great to have you here. The show, it's called Detail. It premieres this spring exclusively on ESPN+. Kobe Bryant, everybody. Thanks, Kobe.
I'm MVP winner of this All-Star game.
Wow. Oh, hard foul on Bryant by Wade. First flagrant foul.
Well, yeah, it's a glorified pickup game, but who says there's not hard fouls? Or this is actually a pretty good foul by Dwayne Wade, and he has yet to come on.
Looked like that was a pretty hard foul because Kobe has drawn blood.
Well, I was wondering which team was going to draw first blood. Is that too easy?
Yeah, way too easy.
Way too easy. Okay.
And Kobe over to the bench, the athletic trainer from the...
Everybody know Cole. Cole respects you if you a dog and you gonna go at him.
You go back at him.
And that's when Cole started to respect me, when he realized, like, I'm not backing down. And it's not that attention, it's just who I am. I mean, me and Cole, we got into a little tussle in the All-Star game a little bit, and I ended up hitting him the wrong way and he broke his nose.
That was the first time I've ever seen that.
But I'm gonna tell you the thing. So after All-Star break, we got the Lakers about like 3 games after the break.
Yes, he got the mask on.
He got the mask on. So but you know what? I called him. You know, I'm not didn't maliciously do it. I called him and I said, "Yo, Cole." He was like, "Bro, I love it." I'm like, "You what?" He's like, "I love it. I see you in a couple of days." I'm like, "Oh, this." Oh snap! And when he gave it to me too, boy.
When the game starts getting out of hand, and this rightly so, you know, Kobe will crank it up, not screw it up. I use that term screw it up, but not in terms of being an error or a mistake, but crank it up, and you know, he'll go to another notch to try and get us back in the ball game. And that's something we do in the fourth quarter. That's our fourth quarter action. That's how we win ball games. And to have to crank it up and do that in the third quarter, you know, we didn't have much left in the gas tank after that.
So did you get a chance to hear what Bill said after the game?
Yeah.
I mean, it sounded like he was saying by you having to take that many shots, screws up the game plan more so than you screwing up the game. What do you feel about that? I mean, you mentioned that you were trying to add energy to the team.
Well, I mean, first of all, I mean, been around Phil for many years as I have. I mean, we all understand that he likes coaching publicly. And I think it's important for the new guys to understand that. You know, Ron, Powell, guys kind of, you know, have issues with that. You see myself, you see Phil, you know, Fish. You know, we understand that. That's how he coaches. So it's fine. You just let him do his job and you go about your business. So, but he was right. I mean, I totally broke the offense, but I did it intentionally because I felt like we needed to get something started because what we were doing just wasn't working. So I tried to kickstart it, and you know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. You know, but that's my responsibility to. And when it works out, it's great. You know, when it doesn't, you take the criticism for it. But I have thick enough skin to be able to do that. So.
Look at the battle that takes place with myself and Carmelo. This is why George decided to put him on me, tried to take away my post-up opportunities. Wants to wear my legs down, you know, wants to have me fight Melo down low. Which, by the way, I mean, this is the fun part of the playoffs, though. I mean, this physicality with me and Melo going at it, I mean, that's what it's about. Which is why I always loved playing against Melo because he never shied away from old school physical contact. I mean, this is what it's about. You know, most players that defend against me, if I hit them with an elbow, they'll back away. And, you know, if I'm on defense, if I hit an offensive player with an elbow, they'll shy away from the contact and just go stay out on the perimeter. But Melo and I are old school. We like that. That excites us. But still in all, I mean, that's the strategy that George Karl had. Try to wear my legs down, try to get me focused on a one-on-one battle. And also, physical play is what Melo loves. So if you look at me here, driving, attacking Melo, I go by Melo, Melo commits a hard foul, and then you see him here, that right there. That tap on the chest, that's him saying, yeah, let's go. Let's get it on. I like this. I like this. Let's go at it. Right? So he likes the game being really physical and confrontational. Right? So that tells me, hey, listen, I love a physical game too. But now that I know that that's something that he truly gets off on, then I need to adjust. I need to put him in a situation where he's not comfortable, where he can't grapple, which means I have to move. I have to put him in situations where I'm moving him. So now you see here, instead of me just standing on the post and throwing the ball in, I'm doing an action. So I'm forcing him to have to play off the screen. So see, now his body's off of mine. And this is an easy read for me to make. You see me pointing to Luke, throw the ball to the top, because Melo tried to cheat my slice cut to the post. So now he cheats my slice cut. So that's an easy read that we used to call counter. Right? So center opposite counter. So now the ball goes back up to the top to Lamar. I slide back. There's the shot. Now, if you look, Powell and I used to have this discussion all the time in practice. I used to get so mad at Powell. I used to say, Powell, you have to step into that player. You got to set that screen on that player. And I saw he wasn't in alignment with Melo, so you'll see me actually shove him. You'll see me try to push him into Carmelo to remind him, you need to get a body on this kid. And on his next action,
Kobe's on the backside, got an easy one. Daniels, and Kobe blew the dunk. Lost it on his way up. Used one, and two would have been the trick. Daniels on the teardrop. And the rebound ripped down by Radmanovic. Kobe never really got back into the play. This time, how about a spin? Take a 360.
Boy, I tell you, you cannot deter all that to the officials, but a good job as Kobe shows I can miss the easy ones, but I can make the difficult ones.
Kobe crossover on the kid, and it's rejected in front of the rim by Stromile Swift. Still plenty of time on the shot clock for the Lakers. Now, Kobe inside at 10. On the spin, a beauty with the tomahawk. He'll come right back at you, won't you? He'll get you.
You won't deter him, that's for sure.
The Lakers
This is still talking about Kobe's last move. Spin move into the middle and boom! Wow.
Elevated just a little.
Just a little. We've seen him go just to enough.
And Artest put his elbow and a forearm in front of Kobe. And now they get between them real quickly. Let's see what they come up with here.
As they went down, Kobe said, "Get your elbow out of my chops."
It'll be a foul on Artest. And a technical. It'll be the double technical, I believe. Yes. So the Lakers by 2. Artest trying to create contact. Blocked away by Kobe from behind. How was the roadblock in front?
I don't see enough of Ron on a game-to-game basis to know what kind of a mad player he is. It seems like he's trying to take too much control now.
Kobe with 8 on the shot clock by Artest, who scraped it away. Kobe stays with the play. He'll head to the line looking for the three-point chance. Shot clock down on Kobe, and he looked back. Loses it. Now, Artest gamble. Kobe a good look at 3. Got it! Burns Artest and matches. Screen and roll. Kobe on the fall away. Got it! Does it again. Lakers by a half dozen. 92-86. Timeout. And only 2 after it was 7 at the break. And it's given away. Kobe up against Kidd. And he tried to reverse it. Blocked away. Heinrich gets it. So LeBron James James trailing the play. Kobe thought he had to deal with Kidd. James stayed there. What a block by LeBron. By Williams and almost lost by Stoudemire.
Kobe's got the ball. Tayshaun Prince got the job.
They flatten out and spread it out. Shading over Kidd and James. Kobe over Prince for the lead. Got it! 1 point lead, Team Blue. You knew it was coming. Could you stop it?
Now, when we were at practice yesterday, there was a sense and energy from all the players out there. They knew who the best player on the planet was. He was doing all of the talking, and now you come to close the game. What's your first option, Joel? What's your only option, Joel? And Kobe Bryant is defending LeBron James. They go to LeBron.
So LeBron James trying to win it for Team White up against Kobe. On the crossover into the paint over Chandler. No. It won't go. Tyson Chandler came into the picture.
That was a tremendous scrimmage.
It was exceptional. It was highly competitive, what the coaches wanted to